What's up, EPs? Welcome back to the channel, Sons of Anarchy, Season 5, Episode 12, the penultimate episode of Season 5. I can't believe we made it this far into the journey. You know, there was a moment where we once doubted Jax. We thought dude was a rat and he was going to do all this stuff to get, like, the club protection and his mom safe and all that stuff. And you know what happened? He made us look kind of dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Jax Teller ain't no rat. I've been thinking about the end of the last episode since we watched it. And I'm still a little concerned with the idea that the club may be flipping on him.
Yeah, they're not happy with him.
Yeah, it's really hard to get my brain to, like, fully process and believe that because of, like, he just did an amazing thing.
Yeah.
He essentially got them out of the cartel business.
Yeah. So
like,
we don't have to worry about anybody else dying.
Like he figured that out. I think that made it, like, I wonder if that's going to backfire a little bit just because of the whole money thing. Like, they were making a shit ton of money from this deal. Cara, I mean, whatever the new place is called.
Deal style.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to bring in enough money for them to be happy and live up to that standard, but
we'll get to that.
I'm just nervous that, like, the way Bobby showed up to talk to Clay, I just couldn't think of any other reason why he would show up there after that conversation with Jax other than he's on Clay's side.
Or you need to fucking fess up, you motherfucker, or I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
that's the only two
he said he's there to keep him alive.
Yeah.
So I don't... again, this show does a really good job of swerving you at the end of seasons. And the whole Jax thing that I mentioned, that plan was so incredible.
Yes.
So I wonder if there's something else up his sleeve, or if this is legitimately a moment where things might be kind of falling out from underneath him. I hope not, but... It's just, again, I couldn't really just rack my brain around anything else as to why Bobby would do that.
Right.
Tig is going to be gone soon because of that whole situation with Pope.
Bad.
I mean, I don't see why Juice would have any ties to Jax at this point. Jax is putting a lot of pressure on him, probably going to get him killed soon because he tasked him with finding the documents. Yeah. Jax socked him pretty hard because he didn't follow his orders, and yeah, I don't know where that goes. Like, Bobby feels like he's always teetering because it always feels like he's on the opposite side of things than the president. When Clay was prez and doing all these things, you always saw like the side eye. Yeah. He rolled his eyes a lot. He was never comfortable with a lot of the things he was doing.
Maybe he wants to be president.
I don't know. I never really...
Because we had that talk before.
Yeah. I mean, he was supposed to get the vote. That never went down after, you know, that whole situation didn't go according to plan. He never got to the opportunity to get voted as president. So I don't know if that's his play or if that's his move, but it's hard to sometimes pinpoint where, like, actually it's not hard at all. Bobby's loyalty is to the club. It doesn't matter who's president. He cares about the club. And ironically,
that's true.
I was going through an older episode where he was having a talk with Clay, and he told him, like, it was right at the beginning of the cartel deal, where he's like, I love this club more than anything else. Oh. And like, his loyalty lies to the club. So that's where he is. I just don't know if he's Jax's VP right now. I don't know where his head's at. I mean, I hope we find out. I hope they just pick up right where we left off. But
I'm actually, like, my heart rate is already, like, nuts. Like, just thinking about all the shit that went down last episode that needs to be answered.
So crazy. I mean, in terms of the loyalty, I think Happy's going to be with Jax. I think
Happy is dope.
Yeah, he's the best.
Love him.
He's one of, like, my favorite side characters.
Yeah,
because he always has, like, the best, like, just one liner.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and like, his voice is.
Oh, I mean, dude got shot in the head basically, and he's like, yeah, great. It's like, holy shit. But Chibs, I think he's always gonna be, like, on Team Jackie Boy. Like, I don't think he's gonna, like, ever, like, especially after that conversation that he had and told him that he loves him, and, like, those two are gonna be tight and connected forever. But I don't know. I just got this weird vibe that something's going down underneath Jax that he may not fully know about.
I hate it.
Or I'm just completely wrong and he's got full control of everything, which would make sense because, I mean, he's making a lot of moves, and a lot of the things are working to the club's benefit. So we'll see where that goes. And then the line that Jax hit us with during the episode, like, I feel like he does this once every few episodes where he'll have this really powerful statement. What was it? I wrote it down. I'm tired of being crushed by the weight of greedy men who believe in nothing, and like, I need to end that. Like, that is such a powerful statement.
Honestly. Like, poetic.
Yeah.
Even.
I mean, I feel like he's done that a few different times in certain situations. And that's one of those things where it's like, oh, damn, this dude's making moves. I mean, he's always making moves. He's always making plays. He has the long game in mind when he thinks about his life and his future.
Yes.
It's just certain things in the moment keep him where he is. We also got to mention friggin' Tara. Her being so naive about the stuff that's going down, I'm very nervous for her because she's kind of just brushing it off like it wasn't any big deal. Like,
yeah, you're only just like gonna go to prison or whatever.
You're an accessory to murder.
Accepting the job position? How can you even? How can you?
It's just, I'm so concerned for her because, again, she just seems so blind to the severity of the situation.
But she wasn't that way when it first happened. That first night, she was getting high and she was like trying to forget about life. And it's like...
It's just,
what happened?
Yeah, where that goes, I think, 100%, she's going to lose her license, she's going to lose her job, and she's going to get arrested. She's going to get put behind bars somehow, some way. I mean, would she be protected? I don't know. If she'll be like Jax's friggin' old lady in prison, I don't know.
Gemma needs to hit someone so that they can go together.
Yeah.
Opie.
I got this. So, yeah, even the Tara situation is absolutely nerve-wracking.
I need a t-shirt that says I got this.
I'll get it done. ...
I got this.
Totally. But King Horik is pissed.
Where my Vikings fans at?
That dude, like, when I saw him on screen, my brain just friggin' got...
I was like, King.
He's been in so many things that I've watched.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, it's him. He's in everything.
Yeah.
And... King Horik. Obviously, Vikings is a very special show to us. That should have been at the top of the list of things that we mentioned.
Yes.
But this dude, he's kind of scary. He kind of just shows up and just beat the shit out of Otto.
Who the hell is this guy?
Like, the way he showed up and knocked Otto out and then woke him up and then just started pounding on him, it's like, holy shit.
Can you just knock me out again?
I for sure thought, like, Otto would be dead in that moment because that's a lot of brain trauma. Like, getting knocked out and then getting woken up and then getting friggin' blasted again over and over, I thought Otto was dead. He's got to have ties to someone that the Sons have done something bad to. I think the most obvious thing is some type of connection to that nurse. Because he had access to Otto, she had access to Otto. Who else would, like, be able to slip him in? And because he's just a civilian. He wasn't any, unless he's lying about that. But it just seems like the most obvious thing because that happened an episode ago. Next episode, this dude shows up and beats the shit out of him and then follows Tara and the boys.
Yeah.
Like, that was scary as fuck the way he showed up. And it's just like, oh, damn, who are you? What are you doing? I don't think I've seen many moments where someone is just beating the shit out of someone like that and just,
Unless he was sent by Clay for something.
That's possible. But
that just popped in my head because I was thinking about, like,
Yeah,
he was asking.
It could be something along those lines. But the way he just like blasted him with that club and then just kept beating on him, like,
it was
that shit was brutal. And then basically told him that the rest of your life is just going to be absolute misery.
Word.
Awesome.
Great.
Fun. This dude's very dedicated to making Otto's life a absolute living nightmare. And yeah, I hope we find out soon because I'm very intrigued by his introduction and what the hell he's got going on. But Clay continues to find ways around stuff. Again, they were this close to figuring out what they needed to find, and then something goes down. Jax gets kidnapped so easy.
Okay, but then Nero.
The whole Nero situation. That was, this dude, talk about spiraling. Like, seeing Gemma with Clay, and
after he had just killed multiple people.
Yeah, over a misunderstanding.
And then, like, Jax is fine.
Yeah.
And like, didn't anybody tell you? He's fine.
Obviously, no one told him.
What?
Didn't get that memo. The fact that he just went in shooting like that, holy shit.
That's loyalty right there.
Yeah. It's pretty scary. He was like, you dudes want me back in, you got me. It's just...
Well, his heart was literally broken with Gemma.
I was nervous for both him and, like, I thought when Nero showed up to the house, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna kill Clay. And then I was like, oh shit, Clay's gonna kill him. I was like, oh shit, something's gonna go down.
I was more so worried about Clay killing Nero.
Yeah. I don't know how far away we are from that. I feel like that's getting close.
I need Gemma to fucking tell him.
Yeah, like
what is going on.
I'm going undercover. I need to get some information. Just be honest.
Honestly,
I feel like he would understand that.
I think so too. Like, hey, this isn't really. We're not getting back together, but I need him to do shit for Jax.
I think he would fully understand, and like he'd probably have a little bit of resentment and a little bit of jealousy there. But the fact that it's like, she said to him, I love you. Yeah. Like, that would be enough. Like, again, this dude has entered this situation in this family and this club. And, I mean, shit has been just absolute mayhem since he's arrived. But I feel like that would be something that would be pretty normal under the circumstances of the things that you've experienced so far. In context, it's like, oh, you need to friggin' blackmail your husband? Okay, cool. Like, fine.
We're down.
Sounds like it. But cool.
Do you think that Clay heard her say?
Probably. I mean,
honestly, Nero. That whole Nero part probably scares me the most right now. Like, the other situations, we'll figure it out. Hopefully. But like, Nero is really, really struggling.
Yeah. My whole mindset is, I feel like Clay is multiple steps ahead. He constantly, like, again, I don't want to like call him smart, but he's very aware. Like, he's street smart. He has a lot of awareness to the things that are happening around him. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if he even senses something with Gemma in that plan. Yeah. So, I mean,
he's real slick.
Yeah. So I don't, it's hard to put anything past Clay at this point because I feel like he should have been dead multiple times throughout these 5 seasons, and he constantly gets put in a position to wiggle his way out of it, and it's usually decisions that he's making and moves that he's making, so it's hard to really discredit him. And I mean, the fact that his guard would be down even with Gemma, despite the fact that I really do feel like he misses her and genuinely loves her.
Okay, but after the whole like noticing that the papers were touched,
that's what I mean.
You're in danger.
It's hard to just be like,
in danger, girl.
It's hard to say like, oh yeah, Clay has no idea what's going on around him. He generally knows, which makes things really scary because he's a scary dude, and he's seen it many times. Yeah. He's willing to do whatever it takes to do what he needs. So I'm ready to see what the hell's going on with this episode and how this season's going to wrap up. We got 2 more to go. You ready for this one? Yeah. Let's go.
Oh my God, sweet
There will be days when you're forced to make decisions that affect the lives of everyone you love. Choices that will change you forever. You reach an age where you realize that being a man isn't about respect or strength. It's about being aware of all the things you touch.
I love that we're getting Jax VO now.
Yeah.
Men face out. Take action on the needs of others. I'm at that place, boys. I'm staring one of those decisions in the face, and it looks back at me with historical eyes, and it calls me a coward. It wants me to crack and run from the service of my fate like a broken boy. Today, I will not do that. Today, I will be the man my father tried to be. I will make you proud.
Wow.
Guys are all here.
Good.
So
Bobby, what did you
right
do?
Into the conversation.
Something we gotta handle first. Bringing Clay to the table. He's gonna admit what he did with the nomads, then we decide what to do with him.
What?
What are you doing, Bobby?
My job.
Oh, shit.
I was lying in the hospital bed, thinking about all the shit I lost. I wasn't ready to let it go. Reached out to Frankie Diamonds. He was the one that suggested the home invasions.
Oh my God.
It looked like the MC was gonna hurt Charming and Jax couldn't protect his own. I promised to split my percentages when I got the gavel back.
Attacking Ansur at your house took the focus from you.
Yeah.
And Eli's old lady.
You know, when they picked up the East Dub crew, I thought that was a good way to put the attacks onto Pope. And now with Jax working with him, I figured I could use it to help sway the club my way.
What the fuck?
I can't believe this is happening right now.
You hurt a lot of people.
You know, I don't expect anyone to believe this. I ain't saying it wasn't because of my pride and my greed, because it was. The main reason I was trying to push out Jax was because I didn't think he was ready to lead. His cartel shit, the pressure with the Irish.
Oh my God.
I didn't think he could handle it.
Wow.
I was wrong.
So he's all conniving behind y'all's back, and don't let that go.
I'll be in the garage.
No, you fucking won't. I'm gonna fucking kill you right now. Don't forget you tried to kill my old man. Or you did kill my old man, sorry.
You heard his story. Vote has to be unanimous.
There's no way they're gonna vote.
All in favor of Clay losing his patch. Yay.
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 Yay. Yay. Yay.
Yay.
As far as the mayhem goes, let's hear pros and cons.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God damn.
Is this really going down?
I ain't buying this. I'll move for the good of the club. Bullshit.
Good job, Chibs.
He's done.
Oh, shit.
Anyone else?
Jax, please share about your father, please.
Bobby. What's going on with Bobby?
All in favor of Clay Morrow meeting Mr. Mayhem.
Oh, shit.
Yay.
How does... He has to know.
Yeah.
Clay has to know that this is going to happen, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking happy, dude.
Yay. Yeah. No.
Oh, shit.
I'll go get him.
Bobby, dude.
Please explain. Uh-oh. Bobby, he killed his dad. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Please tell the rest of the club he fucking killed your dad.
Oh, this is so intense.
Well, I mean, at least Gemma doesn't have to pretend anymore, right?
Yeah.
Since he admitted to it, she doesn't have to... Oh my God, please.
My immediate thought is, like, how much more dangerous does Clay become if he's patched out?
Oh my God.
Right?
Depatched.
Like, he has no... He doesn't have to follow any protocol or any procedures or anything to kill people.
He doesn't do anything. But, like, I'm so worried about Gemma and Nero. Oh my God.
I want to hear from Bobby why. Like, I mean, you could tell it was destroying him. But, like,
yes,
why, though?
Yeah.
Especially after finding out that, like, Jax told him about John.
Yeah.
You made a deal with him behind my back.
That's what it was. That was the conversation. You admit everything and I'll keep you alive.
Couldn't prove shit. We both know that. And there's no way that you could let Clay sit at this table. The shit he's done.
Did he rip off his VP patch?
If I didn't make this deal, you would have killed him as soon as we were finished with Galen. And you would have done it behind the club's back. Do that once. Next time just becomes a little easier. This thing that we have is pointless.
I mean, he's got points.
I stopped you from becoming the guy that you wanted to kill.
You think this vote protects Clay?
You want him dead. Seems like the only choice today. I know you, Jax. The right thing settles in.
And how is letting him walk the right thing?
I know you see it as betrayal. I took that risk because I love you.
Damn it, Bobby.
And this club needs you. We're broken.
You're gonna make me
I've had a hard time feeling any love or brotherhood since Opie died.
Just lost your way a bit, brother.
Oh, I found it, finally. Opie was right. The gavel corrupts. You can't sit in this chair without being a savage.
Oh my god. Look at his face.
You don't know shit. You counsel from fear. You want me moving in comfortable, cozy circles, and I can't do that. You should go.
Oh, he still has the VP patch on.
Okay.
Dude, that performance from Jax right there was incredible. Holy shit.
I'm not sure what to do with this.
All his bullshit finally caught up to him.
But he's alive.
Fuck Clay and his crying.
I know.
State your association with Otto Delaney.
He's a friend of the family.
He's a member of the motorcycle club Sons of Anarchy. You have affiliations with any other members?
My husband is the club president.
Is that why you decided to volunteer your medical services?
My husband served time. I know how difficult it can be. I wanted to make a difference. I didn't even know I'd have access to Otto. I saw his request, did what I came here to do.
You were in the infirmary 3 days before Pamela Turek was murdered. You saw Delaney in all 3 of those days.
My client responded to the patient's symptomatic condition. Whether they were real or not isn't the issue.
Of course.
Fuck.
Are you aware that bringing anything to a prisoner is in direct violation of the agreement you signed?
I didn't study the contract, so no.
So you thought it was okay to bring a violent felon something he could use as a weapon?
Dr. Knowles brought a desperate man something to pray with. Yes, it was naive, but she had no idea what he would do.
That true, Doctor?
Yes. I had no idea what he was capable of.
I mean, I don't believe that. You know he's capable of some crazy shit.
Yeah, like stabbing somebody through their ear.
But, I mean, obviously didn't know under those circumstances in that moment that he'd be able to pull that off.
I mean, I thought something, but like, you know.
I mean, he was smart to push the button and get the nurse to get him out of there.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
Where do you land in the Pope organizational chart, Augie?
Advisor, confidant.
No title? VP of Special Deeds? Heir to the Blood Throne?
Wrote Mr. Post since I was 17. If that tells you anything.
Tells me you're loyal and patient.
Or patient. Okay.
Shit.
You had a close call last night. I'm glad you and the cartel came to an agreement on Clay's exit.
It's not done yet. I'm gonna need you to push 20 more keys out to Reno. Offset the cost of the Chinese guns.
Shouldn't be a problem. You're good at this, Jackson. Sure you want to get out of the drug business?
Yeah, I'm sure. Can I ask your advice on something? You make big decisions every day. Take advice from people you trust. You ever choose to go against that? Do something everyone tells you is a bad idea?
It's about Clay Morrow.
Club voted to take his patch. I want to take more.
Yeah, I mean, shit is right.
Democracy's overrated. Revenge is never about the greater good. It's a visceral need that has to be satisfied or the strong lose focus.
How do I scratch that visceral itch without tearing my club apart?
You can do both. You just have to step away from the need to feel it. Come at it from a different angle, different source. Not about the process. It's about the result.
Oh, hire someone to kill him.
Payback by proxy.
Something like that.
But how is he going to prove that?
Clay is out. Trigger served his purpose. It's time.
You gotta finish this deal with Lynn and the Irish. I'll deliver him tomorrow. You just tell me when and where.
Oh, shit.
If you break this promise, everything else goes away. Cartel Lynn deal, Charming Heights, and my agreement not to crush your club.
I think my mouth is open for that whole thing.
I mean, when Jax is in this, like,
Business
really ever
mode?
since, seriously, ever since, like, Ope died, he's just been in this, like, he even said it just moments ago, like, he's in this savage mindset where, like, it doesn't matter who he's talking to.
Yeah.
He's just
Russian cornet with articulating tripod, thermal sight 9M133 missiles. Favorite of every small mobile army.
Holy shit.
Honestly.
Well, how many? How often?
Palestinian friends made it sound like supply wasn't an issue, but gonna take them a minute to figure out how to get more than one in at a time. At least 2 or 3 months.
You told us you could get them every 2 weeks.
Once the route's locked down, but that shit takes time. You guys know that.
Oh shit.
Once you figured out the Hamas Express, we'll want drops every 2 weeks. 250 down payment.
Looking forward to doing business with you.
You should. We're gonna make you rich. We can't wait 3 months for them cornets. We're gonna need another shipment of RPGs from the Irish before we kill that tie.
Oh shit.
I'll ask Galen at the pickup.
Don't ask. Tell him.
I'm sweating.
Where's Claire?
He turned in his patch.
He's out of the club?
I know you blame me for Kellan's death, and you're right. Events in Belfast spun out of control. I just want to say, I liked the priest. He loved my dad. He sacrificed himself for my son. I know that. Romeo wants this shipment, one more. We give him that and we're done. The MC and the IRA can go back to business as usual.
Hey.
Oh shit.
What is this?
What is this?
Talk to Damon Pope. Heard all about Clay. Thought we should come by and make sure the deal was moving forward.
I told you I would handle it. We all want the same thing here!
Oh shit. Damn it, Romeo.
Oh my
You
god.
can't blame Jax for this. This cannot blame Jax for this.
Put the guns in the truck!
God damn, dude.
This spy's on the MC for killing my guys and the inconvenience of our wait. We'll call it even.
Fuck.
This isn't you, boy. Sons is gonna feel this in both continents.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks a lot, Romeo.
Like, he had the deal. Like, Jax did it perfectly. Damn it, dude. I'm going to have more bullshit Irish drama?
But happy, no, I'm gonna take out the ink tonight. We do it at TM, so there's no doubt it's been done.
Yeah, okay.
There's some vintage club shit in there. You're welcome to it.
Thank you.
You always liked it.
It's beautiful.
Piney gave it to me for my 5 years. I always thought I'd give it to Ope.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen.
No, Clay, I
Come
can't.
on, I gotta get rid of it. It's my way of saying thanks.
Why do I feel like he's still gonna do something to Juice?
Why do I, like, his emotion, him being sentimental, like, is that pistol gonna come into play for something?
I'm wondering why they focused on it so much.
Are you Dr. Knowles?
Yes?
Lee Torek. Pamela, the nurse that was murdered. She was my sister.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I knew you were there when it happened. I just wanted to talk to you. The prison investigator hasn't said much of anything. I was hoping you could fill in the blanks. They said she was attacked by an inmate who had some kind of cross.
Yes, he stabbed her in the throat. She bled to death from puncture wounds. I wish I could have done more.
I'm sorry. I can imagine how awful that was for you as well.
Oh my god, dude, I'm terrified.
Do you know why the inmate attacked her? Were they arguing?
I don't really know.
He was your patient. This was the 3rd time you were treating him.
Oh, fuck.
How well did you know him?
I didn't really.
What about your husband? Did he know him?
Oh my god, this is so awful.
Who are you?
I already told you. I'm the guy who just lost his little sister.
U.S. Marshal.
Retired.
Oh, shit.
Tomorrow ISU will get Otto's side. Maybe he tells him he murdered my sister to protect his MC from a pending RICO investigation, and maybe he tells him he got the murder weapon from the wife of the club's president.
Had no idea what he was gonna do with that crucifix.
I believe you.
Oh, shit. He is scary as hell, dude.
Fuck.
Why is he looking for a new job? Why is he former marshal?
Yeah.
Dude, again, as if we need anything else stacked onto the plates.
Right.
It's like...
Sorry it had to come to this. There'll be repercussions. No trust. Could be the end of an era.
Jax wants that era to end. It's just a matter of time before he hands off all the gun business to the Chinese. That don't have to end the real IRA business stateside.
The fuck is happening?
I'm gonna put together a crew, run them independent, work out of the MC in Belfast. I'm sure I could pick up the lion's share of all of Sam Crow's business.
Fucking Clay, dude. Like, this is what I was talking about. Like, Clay not being linked to Sam Crow, like, it gives him so much more flexibility.
You know, I wanted to do this the right way.
Uh-oh.
Sane and sober. But clearly, whatever is going on around here is beyond sanity. And I've got the proof. I'm gonna report it. And then, I'm coming after my son.
Fuck. Oh, God.
What do we do now, Jax?
Kill her.
I was just gonna
That's
say,
the
give her
obvious
back.
answer.
That was not an idle threat from Wendy. What do we do about Clay?
Kill him.
Oh my God.
Gemma?
Kill her.
This Marshall.
Kill him.
Oh my God, slow down. Hush.
Wendy can't prove shit. There's no record of Abel ever being in Belfast. And Clay and Gemma, that's gonna work itself out. I can promise you that. And Otto and this Marshall, it ain't gonna add up to shit.
But what if Otto...
You're not going to jail.
What if Otto says something?
I don't know if we should just be blowing all this stuff off. There's some serious shit.
I'm gonna give you a beautiful life.
Are you? I don't see it. Right now, I don't see it.
We need to talk this shit out.
I'm sure the right thing will settle in. But today, if I get you alone, VP, I'm gonna tear your goddamn head off.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Dude.
The only thing I lost that matters is you, Jim.
I believe him.
You're the only thing I want back.
I don't know what to say to that.
Listen, Jax is gonna kill me if I stay in Charming right now, so I made a deal with Galen to pick up some of the gun slack left by the club. He's gonna give me safe haven in Belfast. Come with me.
I can't just pick up and leave.
You hire somebody to help Chucky. It's 2 months.
Oh my God.
When are you going?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Shit.
Oh my God, my what the fuck wrinkles are just too much right now.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, he's got to get the tattoo removed. What is he going to choose? Is he just going to get it blacked out, or he said the ink's going to ruin your sheets?
I don't know.
Is he going fire, or what were the options?
I'm
Fire
cut
or
it
knife?
off.
Wow.
Fucking Happy's like being mean about it. Shit. The way that they have like faked right there, it's a little interesting. Watch fiends and rack screams. What the fuck? Oh my God. There's a lot of medication and a lot of weapons.
Oh my God.
Why are you doing this? Keeping life beautiful.
What?
Who is it?
He's gonna fucking kill Wendy. Holy shit.
Look, I'm sorry. Everything you said tonight's been ringing in my head. Can we talk?
Oh my God.
Call rehab. You work. They tell me You showed up at my kid's daycare, out of your mind. Then I tell him you were high as shit. Then I demand a drug test.
No, Jax, please, no!
Oh my god.
You don't ever threaten my family again.
Whoa.
Oh my dude. I mean, savage is the perfect description of what he is right now.
Oh my.
I mean,
I think that may have been worse than killing her.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like, that's the impact of her life now as a result of him injecting whatever drug he just put in her system. Oh shit, dude. So, last episode's recap and the intro in this one, I was semi-off. Jax, I feel like, has complete control of the situation, but the conversation that Bobby had...
some aspects
that but Bobby, he had the conversation with Clay. He told him, you're going to admit to everything, you're going to get kicked out of the club, but I'm going to vote no for death. That was the deal he made. And it just... I feel like Bobby, for example, like we talked about it in the intro, his loyalties are tied to the club. It's what he cares about the most. Whatever personal relationship he has with people, the club is above all of it. I'm concerned that Clay now being independent, not part of Sam Crow or Sons of Anarchy at all, him being free to just roam and do whatever he wants makes him way more dangerous to the club now. Right. I feel like that decision that Bobby made, going rogue, making that deal behind everyone's back, is going to come back and bite everyone in the ass.
I would agree. And I'm actually worried about Gemma still.
Oh, I mean, I don't give a shit about, like, Gemma, but, like, the idea...
I do, though.
I don't.
Like, this is so...
She's an amazing character, but she has burned so many bridges at this point.
And I totally get that. But... I don't know what it is about her. Like, right now,
it's the mother
like,
stuff.
I feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, she's losing the grip of her family. She's lost her son. She's lost her grandkids. She lost her husband. But now she's
mixed up with fucking Clay, and Clay thinks we're in love again. That's going to be amazing. And then she runs to Nero, and it's like, who's going to get pissed?
I think she's just going to leave Clay on red.
I hope so. God damn, he sucks so much.
I think the fact that she's like, oh yeah, I'll think about it. He's got to go someplace to a very specific time and leave. He can't just sit around waiting for her. So I think unless she went to go say her goodbye to Nero, and she's actually going to go with Clay.
I don't. You're not going to go with
Gemma.
Clay. Bitch, don't go.
Gemma going Gemma. Like,
that's true.
I mean, her decision making isn't always the best. So this whole situation. Like, Clay being left, like, going back to one of my favorite Star Wars lines, he's too dangerous to be left alive. I just don't know how Clay just continues to survive these moments.
I know.
He's lost so much, except his life.
But I need to know, there's a couple of things. So, like, Juice, the gun.
Yeah, that was...
Why did they focus so much on that fucking gun?
Yeah, that was a big thing. Did Clay do something with that gun that's going to pin something on Juice?
Right, and trace it back to... Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Can we just stop fucking with Juice?
I would imagine that gun was wiped of any identification at all. I'm sure
one can only hope.
Yeah, I would imagine that nothing could tie that back to that gun.
My head is racing with all the shit that, like, still is unanswered.
So does Tig die next episode?
I feel... I shouldn't feel bad. I
mean, we've grown to really...
I do feel bad.
We've really grown to, like, love Tig as a character. The Donna stuff was absolutely awful, and that was probably peak wanting someone to die feeling that he got. But ever since that moment, like, things just went downhill, and he became more of just... more lovable character. And
until he killed Pope's daughter.
Yeah,
what the fuck,
and then
dude?
him acting rogue.
It's Clay's fault.
Right, exactly. Like, he was just acting out for Clay.
Right, what he thought would...
So he was essentially doing his job.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, there was no communication and Clay was being deceptive. And yeah, I mean, the fact that Tig did that obviously set off a friggin' snowball effect of a lot of fucking scary shit. But, I mean, he's become a very lovable character. But, I mean, he's done. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I feel like his time has been up for a while, and we've just kind of been just dragging it out with him. But the next episode, it's going to be tomorrow, and I don't think Jax is going to fuck around with Pope in that relationship.
No.
Because that dude is horrifying. Yes. He's like, don't forget, I'm going to bring everybody. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to crush your club if you don't bring me Tig. So, I mean, he's going to turn in Tig. Just being able to do it is going to be the interesting. Like, how do you organize and accomplish that? You just obviously have to lie to him and show up to something, and it'll just be
lie to him or don't lie to him. I don't know. Tig might know, like, hey, my days are numbered.
I mean,
but also
he was never supposed to leave prison.
Right.
He was like,
but he told him that.
Yeah,
he told him that.
So.
But, like, watching Jax just progressively get more hateful and miserable and depressed and...
I mean, it feels like he's Clay.
And, like, a smarter version of Clay.
Yeah. I mean, him doing that to, like... Again, Wendy's one of those characters where she threatened Jax and his family. Like, what do you think he was going to do?
I know.
Of course he was going to retaliate. He wasn't going to... Like, him telling Tara, like, oh, she has no weight, she can't prove anything... Like, that was just him calming her down because he knew he was going to go handle it.
Yeah.
And damn, like, the way he handled it, that fucking sucks because she has had this long sobriety. She has been on this long road going through it. And again, I don't know what he injected her with, but it was probably heroin or coke or something along those lines.
I don't think you can make coke into a liquid.
I think you could make anything into a liquid. I don't know. But
sure it was heroin.
Regardless of what it was, it's going to fuck up everything that she's built to this point.
Because that's what she was using beforehand was heroin.
Yeah. So that savage, the word he used to describe himself sitting in that chair with the gavel, he is a savage right now.
And Opie was right. It corrupts.
Yeah.
The gavel corrupts.
The way he spoke to Bobby, if I'm ever alone with you, I'm going to rip your fucking head off. Like, that is so intense. And I think Bobby heard him say that. He was like, yeah, I probably deserve that. I don't think he's going to deny or resist anything like that.
But also, like, I mean, I'm hoping that Jax can, like, see the bigger picture. I don't know how you could at this point because Jax is, like, so in it.
He's, like, so twisted right now. Like, he's twisted by the dark side of the Force right now.
Yeah. He doesn't get how Bobby loves the club so much. He's
blinded for his hate for Clay.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And Pope is like, revenge and this and that. And
I like their conversations together.
I do too.
Like the fact,
so terrifying.
I don't know.
Still absolutely scary as shit.
I don't know how good of a thing it is to like impress Pope.
Like, why am I scared?
I think that's good.
I'm scared
because this show does tense amazingly well. High drama and just.
Like, I'm worried for tomorrow. And, like, we're not even watching this show again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm scared for tomorrow. What's tomorrow going to bring? Oh, my God.
Something this show gets an A+ grade for is the introduction of really scary characters. This Marshall, holy shit.
He's going to do terrible things.
The way he was introduced, brutally beating the shit out of Otto... And then, like, having that conversation with Otto, it's like, oh, hey, meet this guy. We're not going to tell you anything about him. We're going to just kind of leave it up in the air and let you discuss. It's kind of obvious that he had a connection to the nurse, his sister. The fact that he now had that talk with Tara, the way he was able to, like, flip his tone.
Oh, my God.
And, like, his entire demeanor. Because he was really soft and, like, he felt like he was being, like, sad and talking like he lost someone really important to him. Got Tara to talk, and then he flipped the switch. And
she didn't say anything that she hadn't already said. And she didn't even talk about the details of her involvement. She just spoke about his sister's, like,
I mean,
death.
she was really, really detailed with
I know,
it.
really graphic.
I mean, that, like...
As a family member,
yeah.
don't tell me that.
That would have been hard to hear.
The whole stuff about, like, she didn't feel it, like,
Yeah.
maybe that would have been nice to hear, but, like, God, I don't want to know any of this.
But then when he started revealing information, it was like, I'm a marshal, and then that last shot of him sitting in a hotel room by himself with all those fucking guns.
And medication. What is that for? What are you going to do with that?
And
is
what
that
did-
your medication?
I don't know if I interpreted this correctly or not, but him saying I'm looking for a new job tells me that he did something to get removed. He lost his badge. He did something to lose his position as a marshal. That's what that said to me.
Unless
I don't know if
he
I
just retired because of his sister, and he's like, fuck it all.
Or a job is him killing
Oh.
someone. But I got that was my initial reaction. It's like, oh shit, what did you do to... It kind of reminded me of like a story in another show, Ozark, where they did something rogue and got their position removed. I feel like... I didn't catch his name. I needed to go back and look at it, but King Horik, the marshal...
Lee.
He definitely... I feel like he did something to get fired from his position. That was the vibe I got when he said that. I don't know if that's on or not, but regardless, his introduction, these first 2 episodes, damn, scary, super intense, and him having the connections and the ability to like get into Tara's office.
Yeah, do whatever.
For him to go in there and have supervision to go see Otto, he has free reign to do anything.
Yeah.
So that's pretty scary to have that kind of freedom and flexibility and just go anywhere you want and find out anything. The fact that he knows everything about Jax, he literally pinned it on him. He was like, oh, so you got his pending RICO case and now it's gone, and you're going to tell me that the President MC, who is your husband, didn't send you in here to try to make all this happen? Good luck disproving that. That story sounds very airtight. And if Otto comes out, and I would imagine that he's going to, he's just going to throw everyone under the bus because he's in a position where it don't matter anymore for him.
He wants to die.
So I don't think he's going to tell the same story that Tara's been telling, which that's going to get her into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But now it's like, if Tara gets arrested or something happens, where do the kids go? What do you do with them now?
I don't know.
Because I thought it was like a positive relationship opportunity to let Wendy potentially have a relationship with Abel and Thomas, but now, hell nah.
Maybe Lila.
Maybe, but she's
got her own.
She's got plenty of other shit to handle. But yeah, I mean, this show is absolutely insane. Clay being free to roam makes me really nervous. This finale, I feel like, per usual, is going to be absolute insanity. I feel like Tig's gonna die. I feel like something's probably gonna happen to Bobby. I don't know how much longer Jax is gonna be able to even look at him after all this. Like, how is he gonna be able to look at him?
Maybe they can come to some sort of agreement.
I don't know. But like this show is so good. It is so intense. They do high drama so well. They make you feel very uncomfortable.
Question.
Literally throughout the entire show.
Does everybody know that Tig needs to die? How is Jax gonna get that taken care of?
I think that's just a Pope and him thing.
But like, how's he supposed to tell the rest of the club, hey, by the way, I had to go take Tig and he's dead now?
I don't think you do. I think Pope will probably set it up a way to make it look like no one is connected to it.
How I feel is that he needs to go so that Pope can torture him to death. Like, it's not going to be fast.
He's going to get kidnapped or picked up or something that I feel like isn't going to connect him to Jax or Pope.
But
Pope's
I
gonna
worry
handle
about
it.
retaliation if they're like, oh, we know it was Pope that picked him up. Oh my God.
I feel like Pope's like a master at that. He's been doing this a long time, and he is pretty seamless and flawless when it comes to accomplishing this really horrible shit and having nothing linking back to him. He's really good about that. So
I don't know. That's just what goes
I think
through
it's
my
going to
head.
be. I feel like it's going to be a seamless thing. But I mean, we'll see. I think it's going to happen next episode. I couldn't imagine Jax letting that slip and having the threat of Pope come down on you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, just add it to the list of shit that Jax has to deal with and the rest of the club has to deal with. They continue to find ways to just pile more shit on top of everything else that's going on.
Fucking wild.
Anything else?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Y'all leave your comments. We'll see you later for the next one. The finale of season 5. Holy shit. Have a good one. Bye.